is up, guys, and welcome to Sebangle, the podcast. I'm the first half of your host, Seb.
And I'm the second half of your host, Angel.
Okay, so, Angel, I know this is a very, very controversial topic, but,
Right?
vegans.
Oh, bruh. Oh
Yeah,
hell no! I don't fuck with that. I don't
the,
fuck
okay,
with vegans,
the
bro.
only vegan that I approve of is,
No one,
A1B. No, A1B.
bruh,
Bro, come on, come on.
bruh. I can see why, but come on, bro.
Yeah, I
Vegan,
mean,
bro. That's what you said for a
it's
vegan,
working. It's
bro.
working. Okay. I don't.
Uh,
I okay, but okay, hold on. Okay, let's talk about veganism, right? Like
right.
the whole like practice of being vegan.
It's just so dumb. Oh
Yeah.
my god, dude.
Why? Like I get that some people go vegan because they're against the torture of animals, but have you not like seen nature? And you don't
That's
also
that's kind of how it
going
works.
yeah, also if they're really against it, going vegan doesn't prevent the torture. It really doesn't. And if you're really against it, then just take action against it by trying to get laws passed to prevent the torture of animals so that they die humanely and we can still eat meat. You get me? You don't have to go vegan. It doesn't do anything for anybody. You get me? And then there's the stupid vegans who will like protest in front of like a truck delivering
Oh
pigs
yeah,
to like
I
the
saw
butcher
one where it was like
and it's
where it
like
was like they were protesting in front of this truck, and the truck literally like almost ran them over.
wait, hold on.
But
Sorry if you hear
it
rattling. I'm eating raisinets. So
oh that's fine, that's fine.
yeah.
Sorry you hear my cat. He's bitching at me.
But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I know, but I saw this one where it was like a truck. It was like driving. It was like one of those trucks that had like I don't know if it was animals or it was just like meat produce in it.
Hmm.
But basically, they were protesting in front of the truck, and the truck kept honking. Was like, bro, get out of the fucking way. And he
Hmm.
literally just almost ran them over because he
Hmm.
just kept going. He literally didn't stop.
Yeah.
And I was like, honestly, should have just ran them over.
Like
And then like the thing is, you could be vegan and like still like animals, man. Like, well,
yeah.
no, that's sorry, that came out wrong. I meant like you could eat meat and still like animals. Like my mom loves animals, dude. She loves cats. She loves dogs. She loves every single fucking animal in the world. But
Yeah.
she still eats meat.
I sometimes I see the argument that like how is like a pig any different from a dog? Like would you eat your dog? And
Yeah,
obvious
duh.
wait, what?
I'm kidding.
And
Yeah,
like
I don't have a
oh,
dog, so I would have to eat yours.
hey bro, chillax. Chill, bro, I swear to God. No. But like okay, so first of all, dogs have been domesticated for hundreds of years to be pets. They once they were wolves, they were never ever a source of food. You get me? Then they were domesticated to be, pets like the dogs that they are now, right?
Yeah,
Pigs were always wild. They were never domesticated and they were always a source of food. You get me? Like we weren't actively searching for wolves to eat them. We were searching for pigs and cows to eat them. You get me? Like you could have a pet pig like nowadays, but like it's still not gonna be the same as having a dog. You get me? And like we're not gonna just change that because some people don't like the torture. Like if you don't like the torture, then do something about that. Not like excuse me, sorry, not go vegan. Like it doesn't do anything. And then like calling meat eaters murderers is that's not what murder is. It's killing another human being. Like yeah, it's just not the same. And oh my and
bro. You
then
know my sister wants to go vegan. Like,
oh man,
bro, I'm gonna kill myself. I have
hold
to
on,
live
hold
with
on.
that, bro.
Hey, Angel sister, if you're listening to this right now, which hopefully you are because we've been losing viewers, and if you are, don't
Don't do
just
it.
just
It's not
don't.
worth it.
It's
Have you heard of the 101-year-old vegan that died? Before he died, he said, "It's not worth it. It's not
I,
worth
I feel like I've heard that before, but I'm not
it."
sure.
Yeah,
But
like
I
vegan dies.
I saw a series on TikTok, right? This guy used to be vegan for a very long time. He complained about how hard it was and how expensive it was, right? And he finally decided to try meat again, right? And and when he did, he couldn't go back to being vegan. He was like, "Oh man, I miss this. Like this is so good. Like why was I ever vegan?" and stuff like that. I was like, "Exactly. Like why? Like why would you like ever? You know, like a vegan is saying that you shouldn't be vegan. You get me? Like it just doesn't make sense. And then also, like, okay, so this is also a real issue, right? Women are exploited because of the stuff that they need, right? So like feminine products, right? Like let's say tampons, right? They need that
Yeah.
stuff, and those companies take that to like as an advantage so that they pay for it because they know that they need it, so they know that they'll pay whatever price it costs. You get me? So it's the same with vegans. Since vegans are determined to not eat animal products, and they only go to like vegan restaurants and stuff, it's always gonna cost more because people want to profit off of that kind of stuff. You get me? So it's like, because if not, then
Yeah, yeah, I get you.
yeah, like, and then yeah, it's just sad to be to be vegan.
So really quickly, I'm not the only one that's seen that vegan teacher on TikTok, right?
Oh man,
Like
yeah,
I have it blocked, but like
dude.
every now and then I check on her page to see if she got more stupider
Wait,
than
hold
she
on, I
did.
gotta sneeze. Oh my god.
Bless your face, and if you sneeze during this video, bless you.
Thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, no, but like every now and then I check up on that vegan teacher to see if she, isn't vegan anymore. And nope, no, she's still vegan.
Yeah, dude,
She's
have you
still
seen
dumb.
like I don't like judging people based off their looks, but she looks very unhealthy.
She looks very malnourished.
Yes, yeah, there you go. Yeah, like she's
And
very
and
very
and then like I
skinny
think I
and
saw
like
one of her videos where
her
it was
skin
like
doesn't
if
look
you're
very
vegan,
good.
you get big and strong, and then the entire comment section was like, "Shut up, you're literally not one to talk."
Literally, if you ask any bodybuilder how to build muscle mass, they'll tell you to eat protein. You know where protein comes from?
Meat.
Animal products. Yeah, eggs, dairy, freaking meat.
Oh
Like,
shit, dairy? I can't eat that
oh,
shit.
I
Goddamn.
think I think dairy. I don't know. I'm not sure.
The
But
only
literally,
thing
it's animal products.
acceptable
Like that's
about
how you.
being vegan is when it's a health issue. Cause I know,
Yeah. Because some people.
what,
Yeah.
cause when I had like liver problems, they were like, all right, if you don't start eating just a little better, you're just gonna have to go vegan, man. Cause then your body will literally not be able to handle meat anymore. And I was like, that's a thing. And they were like, yep. There's people that are vegan that really don't want to be, but they have to be, or else they'll die because their body just like won't allow them to eat meat. And I was like, holy shit.
hmm
So now I'm not vegan. Yep.
It's also like it's also a problem when people make it their whole personality. Like
Oh yeah, dude.
okay, for example, I am not homophobic. I'm not. I don't care if you're gay. I don't really, right? But when you make it your whole personality, like anything else in the world, like let's say you're a gamer, right? And you make that
Right.
your personality, and it's because it was the only thing I could think of at the time of is like gays that make it their personality. When you make something like being vegan or gay or gamer or like whatever, like your personality, it's just annoying. You get me? So like that's why a lot of people don't like vegans as well because they'll be like, excuse me, I'm vegan. Like like okay, we didn't ask. Like
Bro.
I don't care.
I knew
Like
this girl once that I was talking about ice cream because I really wanted ice cream. I think it was on the day that like the school started giving out ice cream, and
they gave
because
us
you know how the
ice
school
cream.
well sometimes they give out ice cream and like the
Oh,
day
Dippin'
after,
Dots,
yeah,
right?
like
When they
Dippin'
sold
Dots or
Dippin'
something
Dots,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, something like that. And then this girl was like, vegan ice cream is so much better, and I was like, shut the fuck up, please shut the fuck up. It's
It's not.
vegan ice cream is literally just fucking ice.
Mhm. Yeah.
No
No.
dairy, no nothing. It's just ice. You're sucking on ice. And she
Mhm.
was like, but it's better. And I was like, shut the fuck up. Like,
And
I
then
swear.
it's funny when vegans try and make a dish that is the same as meat, like that tastes the same as meat. Like, why not ju- just eat meat? Like, remember that one time on Instagram, I saw this nice looking dish, right? It was
Right?
like
Oh
noodles.
yeah.
It was noodles, chicken and like some vegetables on the side or something, right? Then I read the caption and it said tofu chicken. I was like, so here's the recipe. It tastes just like chicken. You won't even be able to tell the difference. And then, like I look at it and it looks like shredded eraser. Like you know how like when you use an eraser and like it gets like that gray like
Oh yeah.
strand. Like it just looked like that in a clump, and it just had like drenched in sauce. I was like, just eat the chicken. Like if you want the chicken taste, just eat the chicken. You
Chicken
know,
will be tasting good
like
though.
oh my god. I was just like, why? Like don't get me wrong. Just because I figured out that it was vegan, it didn't not look appetizing. It looked appetizing, but the fact that it was tofu instead of chicken just like threw me off. You know what I mean? Like, and then cauliflower wings. Like,
Oh God. Um, I've never tasted cauliflower or
I've had it
cauliflower,
before.
and
Oh,
I'm never going to.
disgusting. So you know how broccoli? It's pretty good, right?
Wait,
It at least.
I actually don't like broccoli that
Oh,
much either.
okay. Well, okay. Well,
Wait, isn't
broccoli.
cauliflower that white broccoli? You know,
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
Gentry.
It's literally like if broccoli had the flavor sucked out of it. That's what it's. That's what cauliflower's like.
I got chills down my spine, dude. That shit sounds disgusting.
That's exactly what it's like. And then you could even use that as a comparison for the color because it goes from green to like white. You know, it's like oh my god. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. It's just why? And then okay. I've talked about this before because this is incredible. But if you guys don't know, there's a YouTube channel called Daily Dose of Internet, right? They post like random clips from the internet, and one of them was very, very fascinating. They extracted cells from a living cow, like peacefully, like they didn't harm it. It's just like getting a shot, and those don't hurt. It's just, and then they extracted the cells from a cow, put them in a lab, and grew the cells into a full piece of meat. Well,
What the?
not like a 6 ounce steak, but like a little slice of meat. So basically, that cow got its DNA extracted, right? Then the cow lived its life, didn't have to die, was just living its life, and then they were growing the cells of the cow to create muscle mass, which is
I've
the
never
meat
once heard of that, but
the
that
meat that we
sounds
eat.
super cool.
Yeah, it is super cool, dude. It's like, cause like meat is like the muscles of like the animal that we eat, right? So like they use the cells of like the muscles to create more muscles, and then they eventually made a little piece of meat. Like if you've ever had Korean barbecue, like they slice it very very thin, right? That's what it looked like, and then they even grilled it on like a little tiny like stove thing, and like put salt and pepper, and it was just like meat, like, cause it is meat. And like if vegans are so against like the torture of animals and that's why you're vegan, then fund stuff like that. You know what I mean? Not freaking stand in the front of the road and get potentially run over by a semi truck. You know what I mean? So it's like
Yeah.
it just doesn't make sense because oh man, I don't get it. I don't get it.
All right. So another thing I hate, other than vegans, even though vegans really do suck,
Hmm.
is furries, dude. Oh my God, furries. I'm gonna be honest. I don't see that much content on furries because I kind of block them all. But like when I do, it's usually like making fun of the furry, and then there's people that are like, "Don't make fun of furries. They have feelings too." And then I'm sitting there like, I mean, yeah, you prove a point, but they're still weird as fuck.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
can't
So
you can't tell me that's not weird.
yes. Okay. So I feel like the reason people have a problem with furries is because they're sexualizing animals. You get me? Like
Oh, you're right.
like it's okay to be sexually attracted to like people because that's what that's what you're supposed to
Yeah,
do.
yeah, it's okay to be
But
sexually attracted to cat girls, definitely. Yep. Mhm.
no, that's
What?
so
Oh,
close
oh,
to
what?
like being a
No,
furry.
no, no, what? No, it's
Oh,
not a furry.
okay.
I promise. I promise.
Sorry from like choking, guys. It's because I just choked on a raisinette right now, so like it hurts my throat. But like, okay, so it's an excuse to have like intercourse with the animal. You get me? Because
What the? I
like
didn't know
okay,
furries were fucking
no no no
animals,
no no
dude.
no no. Okay, so So they're attracted to the animal aspect of the furry costume, right? They don't care
Okay.
who's underneath the thing, right? That's why they put on the suits, right? And they're imagining them like doing it with the animal, or them like the animal doing like that's what they're like. That's what turns them on is the animal part, right? They don't care that there's a person in there, but they know that it's wrong to do that with animals, like real animals, so they mask that by being a furry and dressing up as an animal.
I
You
just
get me?
imagined it. I got
Like,
shivers down my
yeah,
spine.
I know, like, and then they'll be like, so what? Leave him alone. It's just how they like it. Like, no, it's wrong. You're literally trying to like do it with an animal. Like that's why people make fun of you guys. And then you guys also will go out there and just be weird. Like, don't get me wrong. I like anime, right? And I like people who watch anime. But there are weird people that do that stuff. Like they'll be like, Baka, I'm a weeaboo. Oh, like
I see
Ohio,
those counts all the time, and I'm like,
like,
bro, what?
or like they'll just be weird. You get me? And then there's the same thing for furries. They'll be like rar xd ooh woo. Like I just hate myself for saying that right now. But like like if you're really into that and you can't do anything about it, then that sucks. But like at least try and like not be weird about it. You know? Like it's the same thing as like if a guy likes boobs and then he were to like just talk about boobs all the time. You get me? Like, it's weird, you know? Like, but every guy likes them, right? And but it's weird to talk about it in like everyday normal conversations. You know what I mean? So like, it's just that's why people like make fun of furry and like, I hate furries. They're just and then bro, apparently they spend thousands of dollars on their furry like the
Uh,
the costumes that they wear.
Dude, I swear sometimes they look like they came out of like Chuck E. Cheese and like took that shit from Chuck E. Cheese or something, dude.
Yeah, oh man,
Cause it's like full costumes, and then there's like the people that just wear it on their face, and I'm like, all right, you're just kind of fine. Not as in like like that they're fine. Like not I'm into them. I'm trying to say like that's a lot better than wearing a full costume, but
it
still
is still kind of
still
weird to
still
wear a
weird.
mask. Like,
Yeah.
like not like a
Uh,
medical mask like how we need for like the the pandemic going
yeah.
on, but like a mask that like is themed off of something, and it
I think
doesn't
I
just have
saw
to
one
be
where
like a furry. Like if even if you're wearing like an Iron Man mask, it's still kind of weird. You know what I mean? Like,
I saw one where it was like a girl in like a dinosaur mask, and I think in the
oh, bro.
comments someone like asked like how does this bitch put like her actual mask on like for quarantine,
Uh,
and they asked like how do they like does she like put it over the dinosaur mask? Because I doubt she doesn't take that shit off, and then like and I don't know. The girl never answered, and I was like, I kind of was hoping there would be like an answer to it,
well,
like
I
to
mean,
see like what this
like
girl would do.
I kind of doubt they wear it all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like there's some people that only just wear it for like videos on like TikTok and social media, But it's still weird, Like if you don't want to show your face that badly, then don't show your face. Like
Just don't record your face.
it's really not that hard to do. You don't have to wear a weird themed mask. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just oh man,
All right. So I've got a little story for you, Sebastian.
okay.
Uh, Basically, when I was in elementary school, uh, I it wasn't a birthday party because only like one person came. But basically, one of my friend's moms
Bro.
made cakes, and they made me a cake for my birthday, and they brought it over to my house.
Uh,
And my friend decided it would be a great idea if they wrote my name on the cake,
uh,
and then they finished and they put the candles. And when I actually paid attention to what the cake said, it said "Happy Birthday, Angle," and I was like, "Bruh, they spelled my name wrong."
wow.
And then
And like that's just
and then they were like, oh, I'm sorry about that. I could change it. And I was like, how do you even change it? Just like rub it off of the cake. It's just on there. It's
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
look terrible.
It like
Yeah,
smear
no.
onto like the other icing
It
though.
like
Like
smear on the other half of the cake. And then
yeah.
the funny part is that a lot of people spell my name like that. They
You
spell
know, yeah,
Angle
I
instead
do
of
too,
Angel.
but like it's cause okay, let me look at my keyboard right now.
Please, I need an
I
explanation
think it's
because I'm
cause the
really
E.
confused. I know people aren't that dumb, right?
Okay, so I type with two thumbs, right?
Right?
And the A is on the left side, the N is on the right side, the G is in the middle, the E is on the left side, and the L is on the right side, right? So when
Right.
I'm typing it, I type pretty fast, right? So I do A N, and then I do G with my left finger, right? Then I do L with my right finger because, you know, like that finger's not occupied, and then I just do that. I just push L faster than I could push E, because the left thumb is already pushing the G, so the E ends up coming after the L. You get me? So like
Oh yeah.
that's how I accidentally spell it as angle
Now I
sometimes.
understand that in text,
Yeah.
but there was also another time. This was a completely different birthday too,
Oh
where the
no.
lady that made this was a like the lady. You know how like there's a lady that's supposed to write the name on the cake. She spelled
Yeah.
Angle instead of Angel, and I was like, I don't get it. This is the second time this has happened that my name is spelled wrong on the cake, and I'm
It's
like,
stupid too because it's such an easy name. Like,
it's like it's a grown woman too. Like I understood an elementary schooler, but a grown woman wasn't able to spell my name correctly, and I was like,
yeah.
bruh.
And
And
then
then also, literally, there's times where I'm doing group projects, right? And then they're writing people's names on the paper, and they spell angle instead of angel, and I'm like, literally, how? How do you get it confused? And they're like, oh, that's not how you spell your name. I'm like, no, it's angel. Where did you get angle from? Like,
did people
angle
just
means like
forget like an
angle,
angle
like
is a
from
thing?
math.
Like, yeah, I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. Like the thing is, like they seem genuinely confused that that's not how you spell my name,
Okay, so
and I don't know if
sometimes
this is a problem for any other angel in the world too, because it's a problem for me now. Well, it's not really that much of a problem. It's kind of how I got the nickname Angle and how
yeah,
I put like that as like my username and
it's
everything.
weird because I
But
never even call you Angle. It's
yeah,
only like in text. Like I just call you Angel, you know. But I never say like Angle because it's just like it's like a stronger pronunciation like Angel, right? Angel, and then
Angle.
Angle, you know, and then just Angel, you know. Like
Yeah,
it's harder to say, you know, and then but yeah, no, I don't get it. How like
I don't know.
because I gave you my explanation. That's because of
Yeah,
text, and that's because I move my fingers too
yeah,
fast.
but then there's
You get me?
people using like a pencil and like a paper, and I'm like, how? Like, where
Yeah.
did you get Angle from?
And then sometimes I misspell your name as Ankle.
Oh
Like,
yeah, but that's just because it's like close together to like the
yeah.
G, I
Oh wait, no,
believe.
no, not L-E. Angke. Yeah, it's cause the K is like right to the like left of the L. So and then I type fast and my hands are like 8 inches long
Big, you
or
got
like
big hands,
yeah
bro.
they're pretty big, yeah, so it's like and my phone is really small. It's like it's like it's smaller than my hand. It's really small, and like yeah, that's how I like
My
misspell it
hand's
sometimes.
only a little bit bigger than my phone.
And then well, if I could curl my, you know how like there's like three different sections of where your finger bends,
Yeah.
right? Like where it meets at the palm and then like in the middle and then like at the tip. Yeah, like the second one is like where I could curl it over my phone. Like that's how small my phone is.
Bruh.
Yeah, but oh yeah, no. But then since I like type fast all the time and I misspell it like that all the time, sometimes it gets auto-corrected to that. Cause like my phone like learns how I type, so it will just like write like it will just notice that I spell a word like this, so it won't do like that. You get me? And like it won't correct it like from Ange whatever to like Angel. You know, it was just like sorry, my grandpa's being weird. No, it's not, Grandpa. Bye. Okay. He was just telling me it's cold. I'm not cold. I got sweater and sweats on right now. But yeah, no, that's how I misspell your name. But other like on writing, I'm not sure. Alright, and then I think your friend like got like a habit out of that, cause like she like misspelled it once, so then she just did that again, and then now it's like a habit, you know? Like
Yeah.
me calling my sister, like her name's Elena, but one time I mispronounced her name and like with an R at the end, like Elena, and then like
Wait, so
I
her
just
name's actually Elena, right? It's
yeah
not
yeah
Elaine.
it's Elena,
Okay, yeah, I
and
thought
then
it was.
I just mispronounced it one time, and like she was like, don't call me that. I was like, from now on I'm gonna call you that, and then I just because I'm petty I just stuck with it, and then it became a habit. Like it wasn't out of pettiness anymore. It was just because like that's what I was used to. You get me? So I think that's like why she calls you that now. You
Yeah,
get
that
me?
makes sense. A
Yeah.
lot of some of my friends actually do call me Angle.
Like out loud.
Yeah, like out loud. Like
Oh,
sometimes,
bro.
like sometimes she'll just like Angle, and I'm like, bro, what? And like I answer to it though, so it isn't like I don't answer to the name Angle because I'm like don't call me that. I'm
You
not gonna
know,
answer to it. Like I answer to it. Like I'm used to it.
you know what? You know what's funny? Um,
What?
remember like when we were in school, I used to call everybody but like something that's not their name.
Oh my god, I remember you used to call Emmanuel Miguel, and I was like, where did he get Miguel from Emmanuel? Like, I would assume it would be something close to Emmanuel, but then you got Miguel, and I was like, where did he get Miguel from?
Okay, so there's three people off the top of my head, right?
Right?
There's Caesar, right, which was his real name is Oscar, and he was a tutor at like the tutoring program I went to after school, right?
Bruh.
I called him Caesar, cause that's what I thought his name was. But then it just kind of stuck, right? Then there's a kid named Jose. His name is actually Juan, but he looks like a kid I used to know from middle school that was named Jose. So I called him Jose, and then it stuck out a habit. And then Emmanuel, I call him Miguel. That's just because he looked like Miguel. So I called him Miguel, and then it got stuck. Like
Miguel's like a Mexican name, dude. Emmanuel looks white.
he does look
Emmanuel's
super
white.
white. He
Like
does look
like
really
he.
white. But okay, so here's the reason, right? So I call Caesar, I call Oscar Caesar because I thought that was his name, right? And I got stuck. He's like, you know, it's Oscar, right? I was like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna call you Caesar. He's like, okay. And then what's funny is one time he was telling me that he was at Food for Less, and somebody said the name Caesar, and he turned around thinking that somebody was calling him because he got so used to me calling him that. And I just I just thought it was funny because like because like I changed this, like this guy's like 20 something years old, and or like maybe I don't know, I never really asked him, but like he's like an adult, right? He's lived his whole life being called Oscar, and then for like a year I called him Caesar, and then he thought that was his name like because I called him that. Yeah.
Bruh.
Oh yeah, also our friend Jeremiah. His name's
Huh.
Jeremiah, but I called him Jerry.
Yeah,
Like,
I could see how you got Jerry,
yeah,
obviously.
okay, so how I did, right? So the tutoring, we both went to tutoring after school. I hung out next to him like at the computers, and I never knew his name. So one time when I saw him signing in his name at the tutoring, because that's what you have to do to get in, I saw he wrote Jeremiah. So then I was like, "What's up, Jeremiah? What's up, Jero? What's up, Jerry?" And like I just kind of like thought that Jerry like kind of rolled off the tongue a lot easier than Jeremiah, you know. And then like he's like, "Bro, my name's not Jerry. It's Jeremiah." I was like, "I'm just gonna call you Jerry. It's easier to say." He's like, "Oh my god." And then yeah, now I call him Jerry, and he's just like he's super used to it. And like sometimes I forget his actual name, which is kind of funny. And like yeah, no, it wasn't even like on purpose kind of thing. It was just like it wasn't like me trying to be quirky or whatever. It was just kind of like you look like this. I'm gonna call you that from now on. You know? And like,
Once again, Emmanuel is white. He is white.
I don't know. Miguel just suits him better. Like Emmanuel just takes too much effort to say. You know, like Emmanuel. You know, and then Miguel. You know, like, I don't. It's just easier to say. I don't know. And yeah, and then yeah. Now that I think about it, that's funny. I got Caesar, Jerry, Jose, Miguel, Elena. there's five people that I call by something other than their name, and it's not even like a nickname. It's
Bro,
just like a completely different name. I don't
what
know.
the fuck?
I and then and then I don't know if this even counts, but I call my dog, which his name's Charlie, right? I call him dog. Like that's what I call him.
I know, I literally have heard you call dog. You're just like, dog, stop doing that. And I'm like, yeah, I know who the dog is.
Yeah, I know. Like I don't know if that counts, but like I just call him like dog. And then like
Well,
when
I
I'm
mean,
being
that
like
makes
all
sense though,
like
because he's a dog.
yeah, yeah. And then when I'm being like all like I don't know what the right term is, but like cuddly. Like when I'm like
Lovey-dovey.
yeah, I guess yeah. Like when I'm being like showing him like affection and stuff, I'll call him by like his real name. I'd be like Charlie, Charlie, you know, and
I
then
kind of
like
got used to
I'll like
calling him
pet him.
Charlo.
Oh yeah, you call him
Cause
Charlie.
I said it as a joke once. I was like, "Your dog Charlo," and now I
Yeah,
just kind of call him Charlo.
yeah. My uncle calls Charlie um Charles, I think it is. He's like, "What's up, Charles?" And then like he actually answers to that name. And then my grandpa calls him Carlitos.
Oh
Like,
my god.
yeah, I don't even know how I don't even know how
Carlito.
he got that. He's like, "Ven aquí, Carlitos," and then like my dog like just walks up to him like I'm like, "Really, Charlie? Like, come on." I'm like, "Really?" I'm like, "Oh," he just, no, I switched from like Charlie to dog. Literally the other day, I called him Charlo. Cause you know how I say goodnight to him like every night.
Oh yeah.
I was like, "What's up, Charlo?" I was like, "God damn it!" I was like, "I meant dog," and then I was like, "God damn it!" I was like,
Yeah.
"Bruh."
His name is Charlo.
Yeah, I don't know. I just have like a weird habit of like calling people by like not their names. Oh, even your girlfriend, her name's Jasmine, but apparently I spelled her name wrong one time, so I just called her Ja Min, and like I don't really call her that much, but like that's how I like her contact name is like just Ja Min, and like
Don't worry. My parents call her Yaya.
I don't even know what that means.
Uh, it doesn't mean anything. It's just like Jasmine, like Ja, Jasmine, Ja. And then they just
Yeah.
added the ya. They were like Yaya. And I was
Oh,
like,
like how
wait,
they
what?
went from like Chiquito to like Chiquis or whatever
Oh
for
yeah,
like one of your cats.
they named my cats the weirdest thing ever. And my mom,
Yeah,
well,
no
my
clue.
sister named the three babies we have. She named one Forrest, like Forrest Gump,
Yeah.
because she said it looks retarded. And
Wow.
she
Okay.
named Chiqui's original name was Vampira because she was really skinny
Like
and
vampire, right?
like vampire.
Oh, okay,
And
yeah.
then she named my other cat Dalgona, like after the coffee. You
Is
know
it?
that fluffy Dalgona coffee that was trending
No.
on TikTok for a while. I don't know how she came up with that name, but basically my mom changed them all. So now Vampira's name is Chiquis. Forrest's name is Tigresa, like tigress,
Yeah.
and Dalgona's name is Cookies. Just cookies, like a
Bruh.
cookie,
Yeah.
but plural, so cookies.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't
And
know.
then
Yeah.
and then they named the mom of them Bunchies because when we found her, she was still pregnant, so she was fat, so Panchita. I
Yeah.
guess I don't know. I guess that was supposed to mean fat, and now it's just Bunchies.
Yeah. I don't know if this counts, but like I have a friend named Abby, right? And sometimes I call her Gabby, like on accident. But
From
like
Attack on Titan, bro.
I don't think it's that. I like honestly I have no idea actually. Like yeah, no clue. Sometimes I just say Gabby. I'm like, damn it, Abby. I'll be like, oh my god, and like I don't know. It's just I don't think that counts though, because I don't call her that all the time though. Like Miguel, I call him just Miguel. Dude, there was a portion where I forgot
Once
his
again,
name. Like
not white. Not he's white. He's white.
I actually like forgot his name one time. Like
Oh,
that actually happened. Like with Jerry, I forgot his name, like his real name. I was like, hey Jerry, what's your real name again? He's like Jeremiah. I was like, yeah, yeah. And then like Caesar, I'm like, yo, what's your real name? And like, oh bro, I was about to say Ortiz. It's
I'm
Oscar. It's
I'm
Oscar.
surprised. I'm surprised that I've never called you like Sebas or something, because you know how that's usually short for Sebastian.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've had
I'm
people call me
surprised.
that, but like,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm just surprised I've never actually shorted it, because Sebastian isn't that long. It doesn't bother me, but
it's pretty
like
long. It's 9 letters long.
the Japanese pronunciation of Sebastian is really long.
Really?
It's so long. Well, isn't that what you sent me like the script for the day, right?
Oh, yeah, that, yeah, 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 yeah.
Like the pronunciation
I
is
thought
so
you meant
long
like the
that
way that
Google
they actually
Translate
called me.
didn't even like sound it out or anything. They just said all the letters.
Yeah, oh no, the text to speech on like TikTok. Oh yeah, no, it's because the way you actually pronounce it is Sebastian, and then like the stupid TikTok trend, it was pronounced. I have it right here. Ari kutu ka ari chikikato. And then
What the?
I tried like I don't even know if that's actually how you say that, but I tried putting in like the text to speech for like TikTok, and it was just so long that it did it letter by letter. And just for like Sebastian is 9 letters, right? This one, the Japanese version, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 letters long. Holy crap. Wow. Okay, that's too much. Okay, guys, this.
So today
Oh.
we're sponsored by no one. Please,
Yeah.
please. Wait,
No, but.
they stopped sponsoring us.
Yeah, so I don't know if you guys have noticed, but our views went from like around 80 to
0.
9. Uh,
Oh,
like 9 last time I checked. And I don't know if you know, but that's like a whole like 71 reduction. Like, and um, we haven't like Mother Nature hasn't like contacted us, and we're losing our sponsorship. And I don't know if you guys remember, but one time we were in a sex dungeon, and if you guys don't donate, we're gonna have to work there again. And like, I mean, I don't know about Angel, but I don't want that. I don't want that. So
what do you mean, bro? Sex dungeon sounds fine.
yeah, I figured he, I figured he's. But but please guys, please donate.
Please, we need money. We're broke.
Yes, I'm trying to buy a new controller so I could actually make videos again because this is very dumb the way I make YouTube videos.
I just
But
need money to feed my family.
bro, what family? You're 6 cats?
Yes, bro, they're expensive. They're
Yeah.
fucking expensive. I have 7 now. My mom
What?
brought in Weddle. What's up, Weddle? How you doing?
Oh my.
You know the
Okay.
cat that's always bitching at me in this room?
Yeah,
And he
yeah,
literally only lives in this room?
yeah.
Him. I gotta feed him too.
Yes, guys, you heard
Yesterday I
that.
gave him the wrong food and he got
Guys,
mad at
guys.
me and threw it
The other
everywhere.
day, I didn't have food. Crazy, right? Yeah. That's cause, that's cause, thank you for listening. Okay, so Angel, as you know, I used to live in Japan, right?
Oh, yeah,
And
bet.
obviously, I went to school in Japan, right? And
What?
since it
You
was,
did? Do
no,
you know Japanese, bro?
no, it wasn't Japanese school. So
God damn.
let me get to that. So, since my dad was in the military, it was a bunch of other military kids, right? And in like a American school, and it's so different compared to school over here. It was so different. Like it was actually fun, but the students were so diverse, right? There was like I don't know much races, but there was a lot of races, right? There was this one girl, I'm pretty sure she was Mexican. Her name was Talia, right? That I like had like a like I don't know how to say it like other than
A
like a love.
crush?
No, like a love hate relationship kind of thing. Like,
Oh,
oops, I dropped my water bottle. But like I didn't like love her though. Like it was like a like we're friends and then like we argue like you get me? Like I don't know how to explain it, but we always picked on each other basically, right? And one time during like band class, because we had that right, she was sitting on my right, and she kept like pushing me or whatever. I don't know. It was just like in elementary school. I was like 7, 6 years old. I don't know, something like that. But what I do remember is she had her hands on the desk. I used my right hand to grab her left hand, and it wasn't like in a like a romantic way. It was just kind of like I grabbed her palm and I put it towards my mouth, and she didn't do anything. And I don't know what her face was doing because I was focused on like her hand, and I bit her knuckle.
what
Like,
the fuck?
yeah, yeah. I bit her like middle finger knuckle. Like you know how like when you're tightening your knuckle, the skin around it gets like tight. But when you like open your hand, like it's like really loose or whatever. Like not really loose, but like kind of loose. You
What
know what I
the
mean?
fuck?
Right? Yeah. So I bit her knuckle, and she started like screaming in pain, and then like she like pulled it away, and it was like bleeding, and I got in trouble.
Bruh, you were
Yeah.
trying to eat her?
So like I don't even remember, but like yeah, we just used to like mess with each other all the time, and then one time I just like bit her, cause I was cause I was a little kid, and like I just bit her, and like I don't know, like I can't feel the pain she was feeling, so I just kept biting. So like, dude, I don't know, like I remember one time
You were
she
kind
kept
of a
messing.
weird kid,
Yeah,
Sebastian.
yeah, yeah. Listen, listen. This is gonna make you hate me even more. One time,
Right?
she kept picking on me, like messing with like my hair or whatever. So the next day, I didn't brush my teeth before going to school, on purpose. And then whenever she would mess with me, I would just blow my breath into her face. And then she would be like, "Your breath stinks." I was like, "All right then, leave me alone." I'd be like, and then she'd
Should
be
have just been like Shrek, eat onions. Eat some
like,
onions and then make her smell your breath.
I don't know if I did or not, but like I know I just remember like I'd blow like my stinky breath into her face because she kept messing with me, and then like I would just get so annoyed that she was messing with me, so I'd like do like weird stuff to her back, you know, like and then like one time I just got tired of it and like bit her hand. But like the thing is though, like when I was like moving
Bruh.
her hand to my mouth, I don't know if it was like the heat of the moment or because like she didn't notice what was going on or whatever, but it felt like I was doing it very slowly, and then like she just kind of let it happen. I have no idea, but like it was weird. And then like her brothers, she had two like younger twin brothers, right? They I think they were twins. I don't even remember. I think so, yeah.
They
They like
tried jumping you, bro?
no, they were younger brothers. We were like 6 years old. They're like three. They like really liked me, and then they would always ask their like Talia, like you know the sister, like when can we hang out with Sebastian? We want to hang out with Sebastian. And then like, oh my god, excuse me,
Bless
sorry.
you.
Oh bruh. I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. But like they would always ask her like when can we hang out with Sebastian and stuff like that. And like, yeah, no, I don't remember if I like got in trouble or anything. Like I'm pretty sure I did, but like I have like no clue. I actually don't remember like getting in trouble. I just remember like biting her, and that was it, you know. And like, yeah, I don't know. That was yeah. Now I think about it, I was probably weirder than you as a kid. Now I think about it. Like,
And I was a weird ass kid, bro. I dug
like,
holes in 6th grade.
yeah. All you did was dig holes, and I was over here biting kids and blowing my breath into their
And you were
face.
younger than me, bro.
Dude, oh, dude, I remember one time I let my thumbnail, like the nail on my thumb, grow. Then I cut it into a pointy shape so I could poke her with it.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
You trying to kill this bitch? Just stab her. Stab her like in her heart area and just be like, you're gonna die, bitch.
I don't. No.
Bro, you basically gave yourself claws.
Yeah, yeah, basically. But it was just
What
my
the
thumb though. I
fuck?
remember calling it Sharpie too. Like, not like the marker, but just 'cause it was sharp. I called it Sharpie. And like,
Bruh.
yeah, and then one time, like, I just left it like that for a really long time. And so one time I just kind of saw it. I was like, what is you doing?
Ah,
You know, bless you,
that
bless you.
hurt so much.
I was
No,
like, what
thank
am,
you, thank you.
I'm like, what am I doing? So I just like cut it off. And like, trust me guys, I'm not weird
He doesn't do that stuff
anymore.
anymore. I would
Yes.
like to believe, I think. I'm not sure.
I
You
don't, I
still
don't.
bite people, bro?
No, no,
You
no.
sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
One day
I,
you're not just gonna grab my hand, I'm gonna start bleeding because you bit that shit off.
I mean, if it's tasty, it's tasty.
Hey, bro, chill!
No. I'm not weird anymore. Like, I think like the
Eddie boy.
weirdest, like, oh yeah, 'cause I can't disagree. That was weird. I cut my nails into a sharp shape and called it Sharpie and to poke this girl. Like, come on, that was weird. You gotta admit, like, I was weird, but I'm not weird anymore.
Very weird.
I'm very like calm now. I think you could say. Like,
Oh, yeah, definitely.
yeah, except for like when
Very
some
calm.
dumb crap happens on Minecraft, and I'm like, oh
So
my
we'll be
god.
playing Minecraft. And you're yelling at the top of your lungs.
No, no, I don't, because I get in trouble for freaking laughing
Oh, you're right.
sometimes.
I'm the one that yells at the top of
Oh
my
my
lungs.
god,
No
dude,
one's
I
ever
just
heard.
remembered one time, Miss Guru? No, I forgot her name, but it was an old Asian lady. I don't want to say Chinese because I wasn't sure if she was Chinese. I think she was Chinese, but I'm not sure, so I'll just say Asian. She
Was
was a
she like a
very
teacher or something?
yeah, yeah, at CCMS, remember? She was our
Miss
English
Gentry?
teacher. Gentry, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, Miss Gentry. Miss Gentry one time yelled at me in class because I coughed. Because I
Oh, bruh.
coughed, I went like like I don't know how to fake a cough, but I did a cough, right? Just like imagine like I'll give you 3 seconds. Three,
Like,
two. No, no, like oh, that sounded like a good cough. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
that was a very
yeah,
good cover. Very
yeah,
believable.
yeah, yeah. So it was like a cough, right? And then everybody was quiet, and I coughed, and she's like, "Are you coughing in class?" I'm like, "Yeah, my bad." And she's like, "Detention." Like she
Oh my
always,
god,
always,
yeah.
always,
I remember everyone
always gave
always
us
said that she would
detention.
literally give everyone detention, like for no reason too.
Always, always. She'd be like, "Detention." I'm like, "Oh my," and like she would say it like that, like she'd be like, "Detention," and I'm like, "Oh my god," and like,
You'd be like,
and then
bro, I didn't do nothing.
I'd call my mom with like my iPhone 6 and be like, "Mom, Miss Gentry gave me detention again." She'd be like, "What happened?" I was like, "I coughed," and my mom would be like, "Seriously?" I'd be like, "Yes, I coughed during class, and she gave me detention." And my mom was like, "Okay, just come back home as soon as you're done." I'm like, yeah, like, I remember one time I tried getting her fired with, like, I think it was Michael, like, we complained to, like, the counselors, because
Oh yeah.
she was just always giving us crap all
I
the
tried to get my
goddamn time.
sixth grade teacher fired because uh she was just she was a bitch. Me and my group of friends, we went to the office, and there's like a paper that you could sign to complain about a teacher, and if enough students complain, they will fire them, or I think that's what they said apparently, like if enough students complain, they'll fire that teacher. So
Uh-huh.
we were trying to get her fired, so we complained one time, and it was they never got her fired.
Bruh.
We complained for no reason.
I heard later on, like, I think it was actually from you, that Miss Gentry retired,
Yeah,
and,
she
like,
retired.
I honestly don't think it was because, like, she had, like, retired. Like, I think it was because they told her, either you get fired, and you can't get any other job, or you retire. And like she's like, okay, fine, I'll retire. And like, it's always the people who can't speak English that are English teachers. Like, if is it really that easy? Like,
Those are the ones from middle
like,
school. I know like English teachers. Like all the English teachers I've had in high school have spoken English, like very good
yeah,
English.
yeah, 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 like in high school, yeah. But like, but yeah, no, yeah, in middle school it was just like super easy to become like an English teacher. And like I feel bad because like she was an old lady, like probably that like either like probably immigrated like to United States like looking for a
Most
better
likely.
life, and like she just had to like be a teacher to like these young kids, you know. But like still
She's like,
like
I
why
hate them all.
like why was she so hard on us? You know what I
I
mean?
don't
Like
know.
it's just like I coughed and she's like detention.
I
Like
had Miss
oh my
Coven. Everybody said Gentry was worse, but Coven
oh
was a
man,
bitch.
I don't even remember who that is. Like I
No,
really
she
don't.
she was a teacher like across from Gentry, and it was always funny too, cause we could always hear Miss Gentry yelling at the students. Cause
I
her door
swear,
would, cause her door
I
was sometimes
swear.
open, and then we would just hear her, and everybody would just start laughing, and we'd be like, "Who do you think they're getting in trouble?" And then
Me?
next thing you know, we literally, some of us would just walk up to the door, and then we'd be like, "Oh, we just saw Brandon get kicked out of class."
Oh yeah. I remember that. The kid with like the like cowlick hair and like the really big glasses. Him, right?
I think so.
Yeah, and like I remember he used to get in trouble all the time. Oh my, I Miss
I just
Gentry
said a
was
random
something
name,
else.
but I do believe that he probably did get kicked out of class.
Yeah, that was a random name?
That was literally
Bro,
just a random name. That was
it
just like an
was
example, like, oh, Brandon got kicked out of class.
oh bro, well I thought you were actually talking about Brandon because
No.
there was a kid who had like the big glasses and the like the slick back hair, kind of like how I had it, like how I had it gelled like to the side, like a comb over kind of thing.
Oh
And then
yeah.
you know what's even more coincidental?
What?
Coincidental? He dated my ex-girlfriend.
Who?
Remember Rochelle? Remember?
Oh yeah. Wait, are you talking about Brandon Alba? Or am I
I think
dumb?
so, yeah. I don't know his
Yeah.
last name, but yeah. And then he dated my ex-girlfriend, and like he even had like glasses and hair like me. which is kind
Oh,
of
I
like,
remember him. Yeah, no,
yeah,
but I
yeah.
remember. Yeah, no,
That's
he
how I
he
thought you were
wasn't a
talking
bad
about.
student. He was an
Really?
avid. He was an ASB.
I remember him getting
Yeah.
in trouble like all the time, but
No, that was like a
I
no,
don't
no. He
know.
wasn't a bad student. He was literally like an avid in ASB. He was like big brain.
Oh, I don't know.
I think it was just because
Bro,
it was
I got
Gentry.
in trouble all the time. Yeah, exactly. I got in
I
trouble
think
all
it's
the
just
time in
because it was
Gentry, and
Gentry.
I was in freaking like leadership and like a math program. I forgot what it was called, but it was like one of the math teachers.
Mathathon,
Yeah, yeah,
pentathlon.
yeah. Whatever. I don't know. It was
One time
some
I
math
joined
thing.
Mathathon. I regretted it because I got one answer wrong, and then I was like, "Yeah, that's it. This shit's too hard. I'm out." Then I never went again.
Anyways, that's it for today's episode. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to donate money.
We're broke.
Yeah, and oh yeah, also like and subscribe. Also share the podcast with your friends.
And
It
family.
it
Maybe your foreign grandma would love this.
with who?
Maybe your foreign grandma would love this podcast.
Oh, would love this. Oh, I thought you
Yeah,
said
she would
love
love this.
disc. I was like, what the hell's a love disc? I
Bruh.
was like, what? Is that some kind of cancer?
No, not
I
cancer.
don't know. I just thought you said love disc. I was like, okay. Okay, but well, anyways, thank you guys for watching. We appreciate it, even though nobody's watching this anymore. And yeah, bye guys.
Alright, see you guys. Bye.